Hello everyone, let us solve one practice paper. This is paper 2 for 100 mark. Duration is 2 hours and calculator is not allowed. Let us begin with the first question. Write 500 as a product of its prime factors. So 500 we have to represent as a power of its prime factors. Okay, so here prime factor is fine, but here they said that as a product of powers. Okay, so let us see how we do it. So first what we do, we figure out the prime factors of this 500. So we can divide this with 2. I will get 250, then 250 again can be divided by 2, so we will get 125. Then this 125 can be divided by 5, so 5 times 2 10, 25, 5 5 are, and then 5 times 5. So this 500 basically in prime factors can be written as 2 times 2 times 5 times 5 times 5. But if you see problem here, they said product of powers. So if you keep your answer in this way, it is not correct. You have to write this in form of power, like 2 power 2 times 5 power 3. So your final answer will be 2 power 2 times 5 power 3. Question number 2. Work out 1 3 by 5 plus 2 1 by 4, and you have to give your answer as mixed number. Again, this mixed number is important for you. So 1 3 by 5 plus 2 1 by 4. First I will write this as improper fraction. So 1 times 5 is 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 divided by 5. I hope everyone know how we write a mixed fraction as an improper fraction. This 2 1 by 4 is written as 2 times 4 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 divided by 4. Then here we can use cross multiplication method. So it is 8 times 4 plus 9 times 5 divided by 5 times 4. It is nothing but we are making our denominator same. In this case denominator is 20. So 8 times 4 is 32 and 9 times 5 is 45. So 32 plus 45 divided by 5 times 4 is 20. So here it is 5 plus 2 7 and 4 plus 3 7. So 77 divided by 20. And in mixed fraction this can be written as 20 times 3 is 60. Then 17 is remaining. So 317 divided by 20. So your answer is 317 divided by 20. Now here in B part we have to show that. So answer is already given here, but you have to show that your left hand side is equals to 4 upon 9. So let us begin. 2 divided by 3. This is mixed fraction, and divided by 6. Now this can be written as 2 times 3 is 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. So 8 divided by 3. Then this division I convert in multiplication. So here 6 I will reciprocate and write 1 upon 6. Now this is equals to, with the 2 we can cancel this 8. So 2 times 4 and 2 times 3 is 6. So it is 4 divided by 9. Next question, we have to simplify 2 raised to minus 5. So here it is 2 raised to minus 5 times 2 raised to 8 the whole raised to 2. So first let us simplify bracket. So it is 2 raised to minus 5 plus 8. Minus 5 plus 8 is 3 and the whole power is 2. So we know the rule of indices, power will multiply with each other. So 3 times 2. 3 times 2 is 6. I will write 2 power 6. Give your answer as a power of 2. So again, okay, don't simplify this 2 power 6, because here we need answer as 2 power something. Now work out 004 times 0.32. Now let us see your 4 times 32. Your 4 times 32 will be 4 to the 8 and 4 3 the 12. Your 4 times 32 is 128. Now you have to multiply 0.004 times 0.32. So your multiplication as 4 into 32 is 128. Here also the multiplication will remain same, but after decimal there should be 3 plus 2, that is 5 digits. So I will write this as 0.00128. So here you get 5 digits after decimal, and this is the product of 0.004 times 0.32. Your answer here is 0.00128. Next question, question number 5. A car factory is going to make 4 different car models A, B, C, D. 80 people are asked which of the 4 models they would be most likely to buy. The table shows information about the result. So here result you can see the factory is going to make 40,000 cars next year. Work out how many model B car the factory should make next year. So for B you can see that the company is making 15 cars out of 80, because 80 people are asked and these are their opinion. So 15 out of 80 want B type car. So if I want to find out of 40,000, so then I will say that it is 15 divided by 80 times 40,000. Okay, I don't think you need explanation for this what I am writing. So this 0 and 0 will cancel. 8 times 5 is 40, so this become 500. Okay, this all will cancel. Now 15 times 500, 15 times 500 if you do, so 15 5 is 75. So this is 7500. 7500 will be your answer. 7500. Okay. Next question. Rizwan, write down 3 number A, B and C. Find ratio of A, B, C. So your A ratio B, if you see, it is given 1:3. Now B ratio C, the component of B is 6. So what I do, I will try to get 6 over here for B. So this 1:3 I can write as 2:6, and then B ratio C is your 6:5. So therefore your A ratio B ratio C will be 2:6. Now this B component is same in both the places, so I will write 2:6:5 as your final answer. Now next, express A as a fraction of total 3 number A, B and C. So A as a fraction, you can see that the weightage for A is 2 out of 6 plus 2, 8 plus 5, 13. So here first I will say that your 2 plus 6 plus 5 is 13. Now you want A as a fraction of the 3 number A, B, C. So A as a fraction will be 2 divided by 13. 2 divided by 13 is your answer. So 2 divided by 13 you will write over here. So here A is expressed as a fraction of the 3 number A, B, C. Now Emma write down 3 number M and P. We have to find M ratio P. So again the problem is more or less same. Here I need to find M ratio P. So if you see, I have given N is equals to 2M. Now here we can do the problem in 2 different ways. What I prefer is that I will write here this as now see, in these two your N is common. So first if I try to write M upon N, so your M divided by N is going to be 1 divided by 2, that is your M ratio N is going to be 1:2. And second, your N ratio P, your P is given 5N, so your N divided by P will be equal to 1 divided by 5. So your N ratio P is equals to 1:5. Now here the component n is 2 and here the component n is 1. So to make it 2, I will multiply by 2. So it become 2 ratio 10. So finally your m ratio n ratio p is 1 ratio 2 ratio 10. So if I want to write m ratio p, so here m ratio p is 1 ratio 10. Two numbers m and n are such that m is a multiple of 5, n is an even number. The highest common factor of m and n is 7. Write down possible value of m and possible value of n. Okay, so as 7 is the highest common factor, that means here m is a multiple of 7 as well as a multiple of 5, and n is a multiple of 7 and an even number. So if I write the multiple of 7, so it is 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42 and so on. Now here m is a multiple of 7 as well as 5. So the multiple of 7 and 5, one number is 35. Now it is not necessary that only 35 will be the answer. Answer could be any higher number also, but here I got 35, so I will write m is equals to 35. And n, if you see, it should be an even number and multiple of 7. So some students may write 14, some students may write 28, some students may write 42. Write down possible value of for m and a possible. So a possible value, only one values I have to write. So for m the value will be 35, for n the value will be 14 or 28 or 42. Now complete the table of values. Now y is given 6x minus x cube. So when we take x as minus 2, so 6 times minus 2 is minus 12. Minus 12 minus 2 cube is minus 8, so it become minus plus. So minus 12 plus 8, minus 12 plus 8 is minus 12 plus 8 is minus 4. Let me see what I'm doing is correct. If I substitute y as minus 2, x is minus 2, so it will be minus 12, and this is plus 8, so this is minus 4, is perfectly all right. Then if I substitute minus 1, so it is minus 6 plus 1. Minus 6 plus 1 is minus 6 plus 1 is minus 5. Then if I substitute x as 0, my answer will be 0. If I substitute x as 1, so it is 6 minus 1 is 5. Okay, so here you see for right hand side, for 1, 2, 3, I am getting 5, 4, minus 9, and for minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, I am getting minus 4, minus 5, minus 4, plus 9. So it will be interesting to draw the graph for this function. Now on the grid, draw the graph for y is equals to 6x minus x cube. Now for minus 3 the value is 9. For minus 3 the value is 9. So I will plot 1 point somewhere here. Okay, for similarly for plus 3 the value is minus 9. So for plus 3 the value is minus 9. So again 1 point somewhere here. Okay, then for minus 2 it is minus 4. So for minus 2 it is minus 4. Minus 4 is here. For plus 2 it is plus 4. So a point here. For minus 1 it is minus 5. For minus 1 it is minus 5. So a point somewhere here. For plus 1 it is plus 5, a point which is somewhere here. And then for 0 the value is 0. So this is the point. Now if I draw a smooth curve passing through these points, I will get one curve which will look like something, something goes like this, and then from here it goes like this, then from here it will come and it will go like this. So this is your graph, required graph. Now question number 9 is Lina spins a biased 5-sided spinner 40 times. 40 times. Here the result is given. Lina is now going to spin the spinner another 2 times. Work out the estimate for probability that she get a score of 5 both the times. Now here we are doing experiment here. So whatever I get will be an estimate only. So estimate for probability that she get a score of 5 both the times. So what is the possibility of getting 5? So you are getting 5 10 times out of total 40 times. So 10 times out of 40 you will get number 5. So 10 times 40 times 10 times 40. So 10 times 40 is 1 upon 4 times 1 upon 4. The answer is 1 divided by 16. So work out the estimate for probability. It is 1 divided by 16. Derek is going to spin the spinner a large number of time. Work out the estimate for percentage of time Derek can expect to get a score of 1. Now to get a score of 1, you are getting score of 1 6 time. You are getting a score of 1 6 time out of 40 times you spin. So 6 times out of 40. So 6 times out of 40, it indicate 3 out of 20. Work out the estimate for percentage of time. So for percentage of time, I will multiply this with 100. So this 0 cut, 2 5 5 3 15. So there is a 15% chance that Derek will get a score of 1. Now the next question. Next question is 10th question. Describe fully the single transformation that map P onto map Q. P onto Q. Now first thing we can see that this is magnification. Then second we see that here scale is 1 divided by, now you can see that 1 2 3 3 become 1. So your magnification will be 1 divided by 3. Okay, 1 divided by 3, 3 becomes 1. Okay, so what is your final length divided by your original length will be your scale, and you have center of magnification. Third is point of magnification or center of magnification. Center of magnification. If center of magnification is between 2 points, it is negative, but now here in this case it is not between 2 points. If I join these 2 points, I will go like this. Then if I join these 2 corresponding points, I will go like this. If this point I join with this, so what I'm drawing, it's a freehand drawing, therefore result seems not to be accurate. Otherwise I feel that all the points are passing through this 0 comma 2. So your center of magnification, you will say that 0 comma 2. So whatever point you find out, that will be your center of magnification. Now the next question. Next question is solve the simultaneous equation. So here we have given 2 simultaneous equation. You can use elimination method or substitution method. I will try this with elimination method. So here what we will try, we will eliminate y. So to eliminate y, the coefficient of y should be same at both the places. Now here it is 2, and the next equation it is 3. So better I multiply this with 3, and the second equation, if I multiply by 2, my y coefficient will become same. So here the first equation will become 5 times 3, 15x plus 2 times 3 is 6y is equals to 11 times 3 is 33. Second equation will become 4 times 2 is 8x plus 3 times 2 is 6y is equals to 6 times 2 is 12. Okay, now when I subtract 15 minus 8, I will get 7x. 6x will cancel, and here 3 minus 2 is 1, 3 minus 1 is 2. So this gives you x is equals to 21 divided by 7, which is 3. Now you can substitute this x equal to 3 in any of the equation. Let us substitute in the first equation, which is 5 times x. So it is 5 times 3 plus 2 times y will give you result as 11. So this gives you 2y is equals to 11 minus 15, which is minus 4, and therefore y is equals to minus 2. So you get your x is 3 and y as minus 2. Now let us verify whether this will satisfy. So my equation is 5 times x. So 5 times x is 3 plus 2 times y. So it is 2 times minus 2. The result is 15 minus 4 is 11. And second equation is 4 times 3 plus 3 times minus 2. Result is 4 times 3 is 12. 12 minus 6 is 6. So answer is perfect. So here my solution is x is equals to 3, x is equals to 3, y is equal to minus 2. Okay, now p is inversely proportional to 2. Complete the table. Okay, so when there is inverse proportion, the product of p and t is constant. So here we can see that product of this p and t, product of p and t here in this case is 100. So it should be 100 everywhere. So here if it is 25 multiplied by 4 is 100. So I write 4 here. Now here it is 5 multiplied by 20 is 100. So I write 20 here. And 2 multiplied by 50 is 100. So I write 50 over here. Next question, the table shows information about the weight in grams of some potatoes. On the grid, draw the histogram for this information. Now to draw the histogram, I need frequency density. So frequency density, to find frequency density, we divide the frequency with its width. So now here the width is 50, from 70 is 20 away, so width is 20. 20 divided by 20 is 1. Now in the same manner I will calculate all. So it is 50. Second is 50 divided by 10, which will give you 5. Result is 5. Then 60 divided by 10. 60 divided by 10. This will give you result 6. And finally it is 30 divided by 90 plus 20 is 110. So divided by 20. So here we get result as 1.5. 30 divided by 20, 0 0 cancels. 3 divided by 2 is 1.5. Okay, now first result is 1, second is 5, third is 6, and fourth is 1.5. Okay, so now I have to do the histogram here. So from 50 to 70, my height is 1. Okay, so what I can do, if you see the height is up to 6 here, 1 2 3 4 5 6. I will write this as 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Now from 50 to 70, my height is 1. So from 50 to 70, height is 1. So I will draw like this. Height is 1. 50 to 70, your height is 1. So you will draw 50 to 70 like this. Then from 70 to 80, it is 5. So 70 to 80, it is 5. So you have one vertical column like this. Okay, you have one vertical column like this, from 70 to 80. Then from 80 to 90, it is 6. So 80 to 90, the result is 6. So here result 6 is up to this point. So I will draw like this. And then from 90 to 110 is given, it's 1.5. So 90 to 110, it is 1.5. So I will draw one column like this. So this is your histogram. Okay, next the diagram shows a sector of circle of radius 18. The length of the arc is 4 pi. Work out the value of x. So your arc length is given 4 pi. The formula for arc length is your angle, which is x in this case, divided by 360 times your total circumference, which is 2 pi r, is 18 in this case. So this formula you have to simplify. So here your pi and pi will cancel. You can cancel this 2 and this 4. So here it is 2. Then you bring everything which is on the right to the left except x. So it is 2 times 36 360 divided by 18 is what your x is. So 18 times 2 is 36, so it is 2 times 20, which is 40. So your x degree is your 40 degree. So your x degree is 40 degree. Find out the value of x. So value of x is 4040. Prove that 2m plus 1 the whole square minus 2n minus 1 the whole square is 4 times m plus n times m minus n plus 1. So let us begin with the left hand side, which is 2m plus 1 the whole square minus 2n minus 1 the whole square. Now if I expand this, I will get 4m square plus 4m plus 1 minus, and bracket I will write 4n square minus 4n plus 1. Okay, if I open the bracket, it is 4m square plus 4m plus 1 minus 4n square plus 4n minus 1. Okay, now you see this 4m square minus 4n square I can write together. This plus 1 and this minus 1 will cancel. So everywhere I have 4 common. So let us take 4 common. Then inside I have m square minus n square. So let us write them together. Then I have plus m plus n. Okay. So here m square minus n square you can write as, now m square minus n square I can write as m plus n times m minus n, and here it is m plus n only. Okay, so what you can do, you can take that m plus n common. So when you take m plus n common, here we have m minus 1 remaining, and here what I have to prove, here it is not m minus n, it is m minus 1, it is m minus n. So m minus n is remaining here, and here your 1 is remaining, so you will write m minus n plus 1, and this is what you have to prove. So therefore finally you can write as, therefore 2m plus 1 the whole square minus 2n minus 1 the whole square is equals to 4 times m plus n times m minus n plus 1. Sophia says that the result in part A shows that the difference of a square of any two odd number must be a multiple of 4. Now here you can see that on the left hand side, this is my odd number, this is my also my odd number. So as this is for 1 mark, you must give a reason for your answer. So as we can see in the above proof, I will say that as 2n plus 1 and 2n minus 1 are odd numbers, okay. So this 2m plus 1 and 2n minus 1 are the odd numbers, their square, the difference of their square the difference of their squares include a factor 4 as in above proof. You see here you have already proved that 4 is going to be a factor. Okay, you can take an example like here, say 5 square minus say 3 square, difference of square of odd numbers. So 5 square is 25, 3 square is 9, so 25 minus 9, if you say 15 minus 9 is 6, and here it is 16. So 16 is nothing but it is 4 times 4, it is a product of 4. Okay, so here is your a common factor. Now question number 16 is work out the value of 8 divided by 27 the whole power 4 divided by 3. So better you understand that this 8 divided by 27 can be written as 2 divided by 3 the whole power 3. 2 power 3 is 8 and 3 power 3 is 27. So this is 2 divided by 3 power 3, and we have whole power as 4 divided by 3. So as we know that the powers are multiplied, so I can write this as 2 divided by 3 power 3 times 4 divided by 3. Now this 3 and this 3 will cancel, and here I have 2 divided by 3 the whole power 4. Now 2 power 4 is 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 4 is 16, and 3 times 3 9, 9 times 9 81. So 2 power 4 is 16, 3 power 4 is 81. 16 divided by 81 is your result. Now question number 17. Question number 17 here is A and B are the point on the circle center O. DBC is tangent to the circle. Angle AOB is X. You have to show that angle ABC is half of X. You have to show that angle ABC, this is half of this angle. Okay, so let us begin. This angle I need to find out. Now first understood that your this angle and your this angle, they are going to same. Okay, so let us consider these two. Why they are same? Because this is your radius, this is also your radius. So this is an isosceles triangle, and in isosceles triangle your angles opposite to equal sides are equal. So first you can say that your angle ABO is equals to angle ABO is equals to angle BAO is equals to, let us consider, y. So this is y, this is also y. Okay, here you can say that OBA is isosceles triangle, or you can say that OB is equals to OA is equals to your radius. Okay, so here your 2 times y plus x, this will give you 180 degree. Okay, it is sum of all angle of triangle. So your 2y plus your x degree you will say, and let us consider this as y degree. Okay, so 2 times y degree is 180. Reason is sum of angle of triangle. So therefore the value of y will be 180 minus 180 degree minus x degree whole divided by 2, and this is your 90 degree minus x divided by 2 degree. Okay, so this is your y value. Now your angle, y value means angle OBA. Your angle OBA plus your angle ABC, the sum is going to be 90 degree. Okay, the reason is tangent perpendicular to radius, or in the first stage instead of 90 degree you can say that this is your angle OBC. Okay, so OBA is your 90 minus x degree divided by 2 plus your angle ABC is equals to, now OBC is your 90 degree. Tangent here the condition is your tangent is perpendicular to radius. Okay, this is the symbol for perpendicular. Perpendicular, that means making 90 degree. So therefore, okay, now this 90 and 90 can cancel, and therefore I can say that your angle ABC is equals to x degree divided by 2, or I can say that this is 1 by 2 x degree. Now see, this is what you have to prove, that angle ABC is half of x degree. Now let us solve this. Here we will cross multiply, so it become x plus 1 minus x whole divided by x times x plus 1 is equals to 4. Okay, this x and x will cancel. This whole thing I will move on the right side. So here I have 1 is equals to, now I also open the bracket, so it is 4 times x is x square, x times 1 is x. Now if I open everything and bring all on one side, I have 0 is equals to 4x square plus 4x minus 1. Now 4x square plus 4x minus 1 is 0. So I have to find the value of x. Solve means find the value of x, right? Okay. So what we can do here, either I use formula method. Now if I use formula method, I say that therefore x is equals to minus 4 plus or minus root of b square. B square is 16 minus 4 times a is 4 and c is minus 1 divided by 2 times a. A is 4. So your x will become minus 4 plus or minus, this is root. Now 4 times 4 is 16. 16 plus 16 is 32. 32 is 16 times 2. 16 root 16 I can write 4. So here this I can write as minus 4 plus or minus 4 times root 2 and whole divided by 8. So 4 I can take common and cancel. Here I will get minus 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon plus or minus 1 upon 2 root 2. Okay, so I have to express in this form, a plus or minus b root 2. So your a value is minus half and your b value is half. A value is minus half, b value is half. L5 has 11 cards. He has 3 blue cards, 7 green card and 1 white card. L5 takes at random 2 of these cards. Work out the probability that he takes card of different colors. So the possibility of cards of different color is same as 1 minus possibility of same color. So your possibility of different color is same as 1 minus possibility of same color. Okay, or for different color you can take color as first blue second green, then first green second blue, then first blue second white, then first white second, like that. Okay, or you can do this, because I know that possibility of finding the same color is easy. It is 1 minus, now possibility of same color, if both are blue, so the possibility of getting first as blue is 3 divided by 11 and the possibility of getting second as blue is 2 divided by 10. Okay, this is for blue. Then for green, the possibility that you will draw first as a green is 7 divided by 11, second is green is 6 divided by 10. This is for green. And for white, it is 1 divided by 11. Now if you draw one white, there is no white, so it is 0 divided by 10, you can say that, or this is an impossible event of getting 2 white cards. So I will say that this is 1 minus, now this is 3 times 2 is 6 divided by 11 times 10 is 110 plus 7 times 6 is 42 divided by 110. Okay, so this will give me 1 minus. Now 42 plus 6 is 48. So it is 48 divided by 100, 110, not 100, 110. So 1 minus 48 divided by 110. If you want, you can simplify this part first, or let us first calculate 1 minus 48. So this is your 110 minus 48 divided by 110. So 10 minus 8 is 2, and here 10 minus 4 is 6, 62 upon 110. Now you can divide them with 2, so it's 31 divided by 2, 5 are 10, 2 5 are 10, so it is 31 divided by 55. 31 divided by 55 is the possibility of getting different colors. Okay, question number 20. The diagram shows a sketch of part of the curve with equation y is equals to cos x degree. Now for cos x degree, you know that you get value as the lowest negative value is -1, and this happens when your angle is 180 degrees. So this is your 180. Okay, 180 degree. So here I have to write the coordinate of P. So coordinate of P is your 180 degree comma -1. Okay, so if you are not writing degree, then also this is not correct. Okay, here is a triangle ABC. Work out the value of sine of angle ABC. Sine of this angle I have to work out. Okay, now to work out this angle, work out the value of angle sine ABC and give your answer in m upon n form. So here I have sine of, let us start with sine of ABC only. So sine of ABC divided by, here we will use sine rule. So sine of ABC divided by its opposite length, which is 6.5, will be equal to sine of 30 degree divided by its opposite side, which is 10.7. Now sine of angle ABC, your sine of angle ABC is equals to, now sine 30 is 1 divided by 2 whole divided by 10.7 times 6.5. So this gives you 1 divided by 2. So your 1 divided by 2, I will write this as 1 divided by 2 times 10.7 times 6.5. I have to write this where m and n are integers. So do one thing, multiply numerator and denominator by 10, you will get 65 numerator, and your denominator will be 2 times 107, so it's a 214. Okay, now if 65 divided by 214 can be simplified, you should simplify, otherwise you can write this as it is. So 65 can be divisible with 5, but 214 not. Now if I divide 65 with 5, I'll get 13. Now with 13, numerator is divisible but denominator is not. So 65 divided by 214 is the value of sine ABC. Okay, great. Now question number 22. Here is a solid sphere and solid cone. Okay, we can see all the measurements are in centimeter. The volume of the sphere is equals to volume of cone. Find R ratio H. So volume of sphere, it is given that 4 divided by 3 pi r cube is equal to, volume of cone is 1 divided by 3 pi r square h. So everything is given. Now see, this denominator 3 will cancel, this pi will cancel, this r square will also cancel. So basically I have 4 times r is equals to h. Now what is asked? It is asked that R ratio H. So here R divided by H will be equal to, you are dividing by H both the sides, and divide by 4 also on both the sides. So here it is 1 divided by 4. Therefore your R ratio H will be 1 ratio 4. R ratio H is 1 ratio 4. Now again the similar kind of question, but this time surface area of a sphere are given equal to the total surface area of the cone. Now surface area of the sphere is 4 pi r square. For cone, the total surface area is its slant area, which is pi rl, plus its base area, which is pi r square. So pi r square, if I subtract from both the sides, I will get 3 pi r square is equals to pi rl. Now let us cancel this pi, let us cancel this r. So you will get 3 times r is equals to L. Now the value of L is nothing but square root of h square plus r square. Okay, this slant height L. Okay, if I draw height from here, I get a right angle triangle, so I use the Pythagoras theorem to figure out what is L. Now I square on both the sides. Here I get 9r square is equals to h square plus r square. That gives me 8r square is equals to h square. Okay, now what I need to find out, what is r ratio h. So r ratio h, so here r square divided by h square will be equal to 1 divided by 8, and therefore r upon h will be equal to 1 divided by root 8. Now here they said that your answer should be 1 ratio root n form. So here I will say that r ratio h is 1 ratio root 8. I will not simplify this root 8 because you see here it is only root n. There is nothing out of the square root sign. Okay, so here my result will be 1 ratio root 8. Okay, now question number 23. A delivery company has a total of 160 cars and vans. The number of car ratio number of vans is 3:7. Each car and each van use electricity or diesel or petrol. 1/8 of the car uses electricity. 25% of the car uses diesel. The rest of the car uses petrol. Work out the number of car uses petrol. You must show all your working. So first let us figure out what is the number of cars. So 3 plus 7 is 10. So your number of cars is 3 divided by 10 times total 160 cars and vans we have. So it is 16 times 3, 48. So 40 is total number of cars. Now 1/8 of the car uses electricity. So 1/8 of this total number of car, 48, that is 6 uses electricity, and 25% of 48 is 25 divided by 100 times 48. So this is 1 divided by 4. 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 2. So 12 uses your petrol. So therefore car using diesel. Okay, car using diesel. Number of cars that use here 25% is diesel, not petrol. So here it is diesel, and car using petrol. So petrol, remaining will be petrol. So car using petrol is what? It is total 48 minus electricity. 6 are using electricity, 12 are using diesel. So it is 48 minus 6 minus 12. So it's 18. 48 minus 18 is 30. So number of cars using petrol is 30. Here are two cubes A and B. Cube A has a mass of 81 gram and cube B has a mass of 128 gram. The density of cube A ratio density of cube B we have to work out. So density is nothing but mass upon volume. So here density for A ratio density of B is same as density of A is mass of A is what, 81, and its volume is 3 cube. 3 cube is what, 27. Okay, ratio density of B is mass of B is 128 and divided by its 4 cube. 4 cube is 4 times 4, 4 times 4, 16, 16 5 4 is 64. Okay, so here 27 times 3, and here if I see it is times 2. Okay, so 3:2 is your answer. So density of A ratio density of B is 3:2. Now a cube is placed on the top of cuboid as shown in the diagram to form a solid. The cube has age of 4. Here we can see the age length is 4. The cuboid has a dimension of 7 by 6 by 5, work out the total surface area of the solid. Now total surface area of the solid, if you see here in cuboid, okay, as I put one cube on the top, okay, this much part of the cuboid is not seen, and similarly this much part of cube is also not seen. So what I do, for in total surface area, it is your total surface area of this cuboid, which is nothing but 2 times 7 times 6 plus 7 times 5 LB plus LH plus your BH, 6 times 5. This is total surface area of cuboid, plus total surface area of cube is 6 times L square. So it is 6 times L is 4, 6 times 4 square, minus from this cube I will subtract this bottom surface, and from cuboid also I will subtract that much area. So 2 times 4 square I will subtract. So basically what I get 2 times, now 7 times 6 is 42, plus 7 times 5 is 35, plus 6 times 5 is 30, plus here 6 times 4 square minus 2 times 4 square is 4 times 4 square is 16. This will give me 2 times. Now here 5 plus 2 7, and 4 plus 3 7, 7 plus 3 10, so it is 107, plus 16 times 4 is 64. Now 2 times 7 is 14, and 2 times 1 is 2. So this is 214 plus 64. Now 4 plus 4 8, 6 plus 1 7, 278. Unit for surface area is going to be centimeter square. So this is your question number 25. 278 centimeter square. Now Cormac has some sweets in bag. The sweets are lime flavored and strawberry flavored or orange flavored. In the bag, number of lime flavored sweet ratio number of strawberry flavored sweets ratio number of orange flavored sweet is 9:4:x. Cormac is going to take at random a sweet from the bag. The probability that he take the lime flavored sweet, lime flavored, so lime, this is lime flavored sweet is 3 divided by 7, work out the value of x. So what I can say, that if I add this 9, 4 and x, I get 13 plus x. So for lime flavored sweet, its possibility is going to be 9 divided by 13 plus x, and this is given to me is 3 divided by 7. So let us work out for x. Now what we can do, we will move this 13 plus x on right and this 3 divided by 7 on left. So it is 9 times 7 divided by 3 is equals to 13 plus x. So this 3 times 3 is 9, 7 times 3 is 21. So 21 is 13 plus x, and therefore your x is 21 minus 13. 11 minus 3 is 8. So the result of x is 8. So your x value is 8. Now express 0.117. Now on 17 it is dot, that means it is repeating. If I consider x as 0.117, okay, there are different ways, but I prefer to keep my repeating part on the right side of decimal. So for that, what I do, I first multiply by 10, so it will become 1.1.7 dot. Now as there is a dot on two numbers, I will multiply this again with 100, so it become 1000. So your 1000x will be equal to 117.1.7 dot. Now when you subtract from this 1000 this 10, you will get 990x, and when you subtract here 117 minus 1 will give you 116. Now 0.17 dot, they will cancel, therefore your value of x is 116 divided by 990. Now you can divide them with 2, so it is 2 times 5 10, 1 11, 2 times 8 is 16. Your denominator is 2 times 4 is 8, then 1 19, 2 times 9 is 18, 1 2 times 5, so 58 divided by 495 is your answer. Now the right angle triangle is formed with the diameter of the three semicircle region ABC as shown. Show that area of region A is equals to area of region B plus area of region C. Now your area of region B and C. Let us consider the length. Let us consider the length as here for B. Let us consider this length is B, this length is C, and this length is A. So what I know that your A square, or A square, I will say that A square is equals to B square plus C square. This is your Pythagoras theorem. Right angle triangle. So I will say that A square is B square plus C square. Now to find the area of semicircle, I need radius. So here for this semicircle, radius is going to be A divided by 2. Okay, so basically what I do, if I divide everything with 4, I get A square divided by 4 will be equal to B square divided by 4 plus C square divided by 4. Okay, then what I do, I write this as A divided by 2 the whole square is equals to B divided by 2 the whole square plus C divided by 2 the whole square. Okay, then for area, I need to multiply by pi r square. So let us multiply by pi. So therefore pi times your A by 2 the whole square is equals to pi times B divided by 2 the whole square plus pi times C divided by 2 the whole square. Now pi r square is your area of it's a area of circle, but for semicircle I will multiply by half. So here everything multiplied by half. Now this is area of region A, so therefore I get area of your region A is equals to area of your region B plus area of your region C. So this is how we can prove. Now here is a speed time graph. Work out an estimate for gradient of the graph at t is equals to. So at t is equals to 2, at this point, what we can do, we can draw a tangent. So your tangent will go something like this. You draw a tangent. Now if you see, your tangent is passing through this point and this point, okay, approximately. So this point, if I see the coordinate, its coordinate is 4, 5. If I coordinate here, it is 0, 1. Okay, so therefore your gradient is your y2 minus your y1 divided by your x2 minus your x1. So 5 minus 1 is 4, divided by 4 is 1. So your estimate for the gradient of the graph at t is equals to 2 is 1. Okay, here your result is 1. What does the area under the graph represent? So for a speed time graph, this area, if I multiply this speed time with time, I will get unit as meter. So what is the meter? Meter represent distance covered. So what does the area under the graph represent? So it represent distance covered in time t. So whatever time we have in that time, this is the distance covered. So this is your last question from this practice paper. So a good exercise for non-calculator paper. Okay, so I hope you understand all the questions and you practiced along with me also. Next time I will see one more practice paper. Next time it may be a calculator based paper. Okay, till then, take care. Bye bye.